The Zimbabwe Supreme Court has ruled in favour of 12 members of the opposition party Citizens Coalition for Change. They are now clear to stand in elections in the opposition stronghold of Bulawayo.
ZANU-PF is an organized political party. ZANU-PF keeps time. When there's a nomination court, we know when it opens and we know when it closes. I say to those who are unable to read the programs and times, they should go back and claim their school fees. ZANU-PF is uncontested in Caudry Park, Bulawayo Central, Bulawayo South constituencies, not because we stopped anybody, but because they stopped themselves.
The celebration by the ruling ZANU-PF was short-lived. The opposition Citizens Coalition for Change will now have the 12 members on the ballot paper.
The 12 MPs from Bulawayo have been reinstated to the ballot. As the CCC, we don't say we're happy, we don't celebrate, because they should never have been removed in the first place. But what we do say is that we're relieved, because at least the people of Bulawayo will be able to choose leaders of their own. It would have been a coup on the will of the people for them to be removed. And as President Chamisa said this last week, and as we continue to say, the legislative authority of Zimbabwe derives from the people. There's simply no justifiable basis for the people of Bulawayo to be denied the right to vote in leaders of their choice. It's imperative that every Zimbabwean gets to make this choice. And as for ZANU-PF, we say that they can never win a free election in Zimbabwe. Mtuli himself knows that we're coming for them in Caudry Park. The people of Bulawayo are going to speak, and they're going to speak decisively.
This will be good news for the Electoral Commission as this hurdle is removed. However, the Constitutional Court is dealing with the appeal lodged by one of the presidential candidates, Savio Kasakwere, who was barred by the Supreme Court from contesting the upcoming presidential election.
ZEC, which is the electoral management body in our country, must not proceed to print ballot papers up until the application for direct access, which will vet whether or not the Supreme Court was constitutionally correct, is heard. So that's what we are arguing. So we have argued in the alternative also in our agent chamber application to say, look, if you are going to proceed and print the ballot papers, surely you must do so with the name of Mr. Kasakwere as he was duly nominated. But I must put a caveat to the application that we did in the Constitutional Court, because what the High Court ordered on the 12th of July 2023 is an order of constitutional invalidity of the actions of the nomination court. But by virtue of Section 175 of our Constitution, the High Court cannot give a constitutional order which is operational.
Zimbabweans are expected to go to the polls in 3 weeks' time. Sophie Mkwena, SABC News.